Fowler.com, text us at 740-446-4191, or better yet, stop by. Like a good neighbor, Robin Fowler State Farm is there.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Colton Garrison, and then we got Smith and Stoops getting ready to bat here for the Warriors. So we've got those three coming up for Adena. And again, so throwing it in here, that's going to be called ball, looks like. 1 ball, no strikes. And again, so 1-0 the count here. So we got Garrison batting for Adena. Again, he is third baseman. Pitching here is Rockhold. So again, the score is 1 ball, no strikes. Looking in, Rockhold's pitch to Garrison, and this one is going to be over to third. Trying to make the play to first to complete it, and it is going to be the 5-3, and he is going to be down. One out there, and it is going to be scooped up by Gilmore. Throw over from Collins, and that is going to be the first out. So 1 away, and looks like Jarrett Smith batting now for the Warriors. Smith is in the outfield for Adena. So 1 away quick. And pitch coming, and that is going to be called strike. No balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be called ball. So it is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch here by Rockhold. And that one might get through, but they're trying to make the play at first, and to get him in time, able to get that one over to Gilmore for out number 2. So Smith is out. Bit of a tough play, able to get on top of that one for the Eagles. So 2 down again. A scoreless first inning leads to this right here at South Point. Cam Stoops batting. And the pitch to Stoops is going to be called strike. 0-1 the count. Good pitch there by Brady Rockhold. Both teams talking about the trips they had to make here. Both Adena and Eastern Meigs, both well over an hour and a half from South Point. We're near Ashland, Kentucky, and Huntington, West Virginia, the tri-state region. Long ways away from Ross County, that's for sure. The 0-2 swing and a miss. And from Meigs, that's going to be strike 3 to get him out of the inning. Stoops strikes out. Rockhold gets a K. And we head into the bottom of the second inning here, scoreless, with Eastern coming to bat. And we'll be right back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
And back here at South Point with Eastern coming to bat again. Score here is Adena 0, Eastern Meigs 0. Here again at South Point High School. This is district semifinal competition. Winner of this will move on to take on Huntington and Manchester. That's going to follow this contest, and that'll be at VA Memorial Stadium in Chillicothe, the home of the Paints. Their season actually starts this week, might I add, as the Chillicothe Paints play on, I believe, Thursday over in Chillicothe. So going to be on borrowed time with the Paints as we get into tournament. As Weeds here batting, and he'll be followed up by Gilmore and Hensler. So Weeds getting ready to step in again. He's in the outfield. He plays center. Gilmore is right fielder, and Hensler is at left field. So all 3 outfielders coming up to bat in reverse order. That's going to be fouled off. 0-1 the count. Gets a little bit of that one, but going to be no balls, 1 strike after that pitch from McGill. Again, we talked about him. McGill is 6-5 on the hill this season. 0-1 the count coming here. Pitch from McGill, and that is going to be fouled off. So foul ball there leads to strike call. Bottom of the second inning here. That's going to be called ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. The 1-2 pitch by McGill is going to be fouled off, and the count will hold at 1-2. Trying to keep updated as Southern and Portsmouth Clay gets ready to start at Logan. 1-2, and that is going to be ball 2. Boys, time sure does fly, doesn't it? It's hard to believe that we're already to this point in district semifinal competition. This is fouled off. Baseball only lasts a couple months at the high school level, and boy, do those months fly by quick. You'll look here at the field, South Point. It is all turf here in the infield, and this one is going to go all the way back towards center, and it is going to be caught out there for out number 1. It looks like Cunningham got that one out there. So 1 away for Eastern. So that is going to be out number 1 called, and now we're going to be to Gilmore, again, right fielder. So 1 down for the Eagles. Pitch getting ready to come here from McGill. His first offering is going to be high. It's going to be ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and it's going to be strike 1 again. Eastern in the TVC Hawking and Adena in the Side Valley Conference. 1-1 pitch coming, and this one is going to be a line drive towards left field, and it is going to drop. And it looks like Gilmore is going to be on first, thinking about going for second, and he will stay at first base. Bit of a miscue there near the end, but nonetheless, Gilmore is going to be on first with a single. So he's able to make it on. Only 1 out here and 1 on base for Eastern Meigs. Now to the bottom of the order to Hitzler. Again, 1 down. Only took a couple innings to get through the lineup. Gets a signal, looks in, pitch there is going to be low, ball 1. Low pitch by McGill, 1 ball, no strikes. South Point located here in Lawrence County. 1 pitch, and that is going to be ball 2. About 7, maybe 8 miles past Ironton off the Ohio River Scenic Byway. A couple miles past Coal Grove. And maybe 6 miles or so from Chesapeake. And this one is going to be fouled off. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So the 2-1 count to Hensler. Again, 1 down for Eastern Meigs. Pitch coming, and that is going to be called ball 3. Tyler Jeffers, the home plate umpire. The 3-1 coming, and this one is going to be fouled off. Count is full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Hensler should be. That is the signal. Pitch coming by McGill to Hensler and strikes him out. And that's going to be out number 2 for Eastern. Again, runner at first base for the Eagles. Hensler strikes out. And back to the top of the order here with Edwards. Edwards walked. In 2-way, pitch to Edwards is going to be ball 1. Maybe a bit inside, perhaps. 1 ball, no strikes. This one's going to be high up, and this one is going to be playable in foul territory and can't get it. It's going to be a foul ball. Again, you look over here, there's no foul line beyond the infield. So you have to go by the umpire's signal. That one, you can tell if it's behind the baselines, of course, and that is where that one fell. So it is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. That does keep Edwards at the plate for the moment. And McGill's pitch. And this is going to be fouled off again. 1-2. Coach gets that one over there. He may have a uniform on, but he is not an eligible player for those wondering. It acted like he was going to make a play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two, and that one's going to be high to Edwards. And they're going to try to throw it over, and this one is going to get through. So looks like going to slide over safely. So now runner on second base for Eastern as Edwards, pardon me, that is going to move up to second base. So runner advances for Eastern. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. A lot of 2s on the board right now. And it is going to be full count. High pitch there by McGill. He's already allowed a walk. Again, bottom half of the second inning. And the full count pitch coming. And that is going to be called strike 3. Gets out of the inning. Still no runs scored. And we have played 2 full here. And the score is Eastern nothing and Adena nothing. And we'll be right back in just 1 minute on Total Media Sports.
Service print shop, Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Ready for a movie night? Head to Silver Screen 7 in Gallipolis. With 7 screens showcasing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites, there's something for everyone. Enjoy comfy seats, affordable tickets, and fresh, buttery popcorn that hits the spot. Located at 1284 Jackson Pike, it's your local destination for cinematic fun. Check showtimes and buy tickets at silverscreen7.com or follow us on Facebook. Silver Screen 7, where Gallipolis comes to watch.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here, that is going to be a swing and a miss to Justin Brown, who will lead off the 3rd inning for Adena. It'll be Brown, Bush, then Cunningham. Bush, the designated hitter after this. And this one is going to go towards right field, going to try to make the play, and they get it. It's going to be out number 1 as Gilmore all the way out there scoops that one up. 1 down. So with Brown out, next up is Hudson Bush. 1 quick out there for Adena. Talk a little bit about Adena. You look at their history, 17 SVC championships. 11 of those being in the 2000s and the last 25 years. Pitch coming. 1 ball, no strikes. It's going to be 1-1 now. 3 times Adena's been state finalists, but over the last few years, not been able to really make anything happen. It's been since 2015 that Adena has won the SVC that we can discover. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but overall here, Adena 1-2, and it's going to be a strikeout. So 2 up, 2 down for the Warriors as Bush strikes out. Now to Xavier Cunningham. But it is tournament time, and talked about it before. Take the record start out the window, and Adena does have an advantage in the sense that, of course, they have opportunities to bat here first before Eastern, so good hitting here by Adena could go a long way if they can make something happen. And 0-1's the count to Cunningham, and that is going to be strike two. Swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 away here. And what's been a 1-2 inning thus far here in the top half of the third, and that's going to be ball 1. Not going to be off 3 pitches as it is a 1-2 count now to Xavier Cunningham. A 1-2 Cunningham coming, and that is going to be ball 2. High pitch there by Rockhold. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count now. And the 2-2 offering by Brady Rockhold is going to be ball 3. Count is full. So called ball there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning are the Eagles, but not going to be, as Cunningham is going to be walked, and he makes his way to first base. Again, Adena here, the 9 seed in the tournament. Knocked off 8 seed Belpre to make it here. Adena had to play quarterfinal action. Eastern did not. So Eastern's been waiting here for this district semifinal. And I had to play quarterfinals, got a bye in that. And that pitch is going to be low for a ball. Look like maybe a curveball there by Rockhold. 1 ball, no strikes. Back to the top of the order here to Jackson. Shortstop again for Adena here, Marcus Jackson. Pitch coming here, and that one is going to be playable. Going to try to make it, but no. Not quite. Thought maybe he had ability to make a play on that, but goes back a little further than he anticipated, so it is going to be 1-1, and it did go over the fence, I believe. 1-1 to count. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Marcus Jackson. Pitch coming here by Rockhold. He's going to scoop it up. Got to make the play over to first, and there is going to be out number 3. No runs still here for the Warriors as we have played 2.5 with Eastern coming to bat. Still scoreless. Eastern nothing, Adena nothing here in South Point, and we'll be back in just a minute on Total Media Sports.
This Meigs County Baseball Game of the Week is made possible by the generosity of the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, RE 2171. We thank them for their incredible support of local youth sports.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at South Point as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Score, Adena nothing, Eastern Meigs nothing, pardon me. So tied up here, scoreless. No runs brought in here yet. A drought in the early half of this one. That's coming out here for the Eagles is going to be Abner in ready to bat, with Gilmore and Rockhold waiting on deck. So again, Abner, Gilmore, and Rockhold. Abner the catcher for Eastern. So he comes up here. He has a second at-bat. Pitch coming here from McGill to Abner, and that is going to be strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Good pitch there by McGill, and that one not quite finding its mark. 1-1. Bit low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch coming, 1-1, and swing and a miss. Basically here on a hillside, you could say, at South Point, and beautiful view, I will say that much. Long drive, but nice field minus the missing foul line over there, and that is going to be a swing and a miss, called strike 3, 1 down. So with 1 away, Collins batting now. Pitch coming here, and that is going to drop right in there. Curveball, strike one. Gill's pitch gets in, no balls, one strike. The 0-1 offering, and that one going to be ball one. Bit outside, perhaps. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 down for Eastern Meigs. Pitch coming, and that is going to be down the middle, strike 2. Again, talking about the softball field, also made of turf here behind us. The 1-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down for Eastern here in the inning. We were talking about a little bit earlier here before the broadcast, before we came on. Turf is one of those things you don't see it very often in high school fields. So for South Point to have it, that is a rarity in itself. Breaking ball is going to be ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Count here, again 2 down, pitch coming. That's going to be fouled off. Says Wilhelm, pardon me, before that it was Collins, then Abner. Okay. Regardless, Abner is up now for real. So pardon me on that. And that is going to be called ball. So the count is 2-1. Pitch here with 2 down, and that is going to be called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, evens it out at 2 apiece. And the pitch here, and that one's going to be high up in the dirt on the wild side. Ball 3, full count. Nobody on base to advance. So Abner steps off here for a moment. It was Wilhelm earlier that we had mistaken with Abner. Full count pitch coming, and this one is going to be over to first. Going to try to complete the play. Does it himself, and Garrison gets him out. So that is going to be out number 3. Still no runs scored. Played 3 full here in South Point and heading to the 4th. This one going by quick. Score Eastern nothing, Adena nothing, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Robin Fowler State Farm wishes all players, coaches, families, and fans a great season. With offices in Middleport and Gallipolis, our team is here to help you protect the things that mean the most to you. We believe in supporting our community and helping life go right. Visit us at agentrobinfowler.com, text us at 740-446-4191, or better yet, stop by. Like a good neighbor, Robin Fowler State Farm is there.
Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Heading here into the 4th inning with Fisher Schaff coming up to bat for Adena. Following him will be McGill and Garrison. Those 3 at least we'll see an at-bat here. Again, we played 3 full, and it is scoreless. The pitch by Rockhold is going to be ball 1. A little close there. 1 ball, no strikes. The count here to Schaff. 1-2 pitch coming, and this one's going to be high up. Looks like it's going to be play in the outfield possibly. And looks like it is going to be caught. And I think the center fielder got that one, yes. Couldn't tell there for a moment, but it was Weeds who got it. So Fisher Schaff out of a fly ball. So 1 up, 1 down, and that's been a reoccurring theme the last couple innings. As Schaff gets out, and now we make it to the pitcher McGill. The offering by Rockhold, pitcher to pitcher, is going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch coming, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-1. Decent sized crowd for both teams, given the distance. But hopefully those who couldn't make it are here watching us. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch coming, and that one is going to be nice fly ball, and it is going to be caught out there for out number 2. Another play over there, looks like that one also caught by Weeds. So a couple big plays in the outfield. Out number 2 as McGill's out, and it is Colton Garrison. So 1-2 thus far in the inning. Now Garrison batting for the Warriors. Pitch coming, and that's going to be ball 1. A little close there. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we're here in the top half of the 4th inning, scoreless, and that is going to be ball 2. Not within reach. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0, and that's going to be ball 3. Low pitch. Rockhold pitches a low in there. 3 balls, no strikes. And 2 out in the 3-0. And that is going to be strike 1. That one finds its mark. Rockhold bouncing back with a called strike there. And they fixed it up, so now it is indeed up there. Looks like they fixed it. There was a strike we missed a moment ago, so it was 3-2, I think, yes. And he is going to be walked as Garrison makes it on to first base. So Colton Garrison is walked, and now to Jarrett Smith. 2 outs, 1 on base as Colton Garrison is walked to first. Rockhold's offering to Smith is going to be a little bit low there, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Slows in, it's going to be safe. So 1 ball, no strikes looking in here, and that curveball is going to be called strike 1. 1-1. The count. It's coming, and this one is going to be fouled off. 1-2. For those wondering, we are positioned just behind the fence, behind home plate. You might even be able to see our blue tent on the center field camera. That's where we're positioned. And with one ear open here, get a good hear of the umpire's call. That curveball is going to be strike. And that one is going to be out number 3. So getting out of the inning here, Garrison was walked to first base and was left hanging. But as we head to the bottom of the 4th with Eastern Meigs coming back to bat, it is still scoreless, 0-0 here in South Point. And we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
This Meigs County Baseball Game of the Week is made possible by the generosity of the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, RE 2171. We thank them for their incredible support of local youth sports.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at South Point as we head into the bottom half of the 4th inning. Played 3.5 here thus far. Score is Eastern Meigs nothing, Adena nothing. As Gilmore getting ready to bat next. In 2 Gilmores here for Eastern. See if we can't have to get their first names. First baseman Gilmore coming up. So it'll be Gilmore, Rockhold, and Weeds this inning. I think this one's going to come down to whoever can strike a match, and this pitch is going to be by Gill. Strike 1, gets in there. No balls, 1 strike. Good view. Again, we're talking about the view. Also, good view of the strike zone here. And the pitch, the 0-1 coming. It's going to be called ball one. A little easier here to tell when some of these close ones are balls or strikes. 1-1 coming from Gill. That's going to be a swing and a miss to Gilmore. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes here quickly to Gilmore. And the pitch coming by McGill. And that is going to be strike three. So that is going to be a strikeout for Austin McGill. As with Gilmore out, that leads us next to Rockhold. Brady Rockhold. One quick out here in the inning. The out's been piling up on both sides. Pitch coming, swung on and missed. With full swing ahead on that one. No balls, 1 strike to Rockhold. You one offering, and that's going to be strike two. Hammond drops in there, 0-2. Just within the strike zone, no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on base with one already away. Pitch by McGill. Caught him swinging, and that is strike three. Rockhold strikes out. 2 up, 2 down. Hunter Weeds coming up next. McGill gets another strikeout to his name. You look at him, McGill, for the most part, has an even record as a pitcher in terms of wins and losses against 6-5. Mentioned that earlier, fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch coming again. This one's going to be fouled off. 0-2. Swung on that pitch. Nobody on base, 2 away. Pitch coming by McGill, and that is going to be ball one. One, 2, and strike 3. That'll do it. So 3 down for Eastern, and this one continues to fly by as 3 up, 3 down. We head into the 5th inning. Another strikeout for McGill. The score, Eastern nothing, Adena nothing, and we'll be back for the 4th inning in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Robin Fowler State Farm wishes all players, coaches, families, and fans a great season. With offices in Middleport and Gallipolis, our team is here to help you protect the things that mean the most to you. We believe in supporting our community and helping life go right. Visit us at agentrobinfowler.com, text us at 740-446-4191, or better yet, stop by. Like a good neighbor, Robin Fowler State Farm is there.
Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Stoops at the plate here. No balls, 1 strike. And this one's going to be towards left field, and it's going to be caught all the way out there for out number 1. Scooped up by Hensler. And there's 1 out quickly for Adena. And that was Stoops down, Brown and Bush waiting on deck. As the catcher, Justin Brown comes up. And again, we are in the top of the 5th inning. I did not mean to say the 4th during commercial break here before we went to the break. But it is the 5th inning, a quick one here thus far. And this one's going to be fouled off. Seen it before, though. No balls, 1 strike. The innings may go by quick, but after a while, if it's tied, then go into extra innings, so that's going to be called strike. No balls, 2 strikes, and not trying to speak that into existence per se, but my point with that is the 0-2 coming. See what happens here real quick. It's going to be grounded over. We're going to complete the play, and it's going to be to first base, caught by Gilmore. Completion from Edwards to Gilmore, the 6th frame. So 2 up, 2 down here for Adena, but my point with that is you think it's going quick, and then all of a sudden it's not. That seems to be how it goes sometimes. So that was out number 2. Hudson Bush coming up next, designated hitter. He's hitting in place of Taparson, who is second baseman for Adena. That's going to be fouled off, and they're trying to make a play maybe, but no, can't. Maybe they can have play on that one, and that one's going to be out of reach. Foul ball, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 down quickly for Adena in the 5th. Pitch coming, and this one is going to be grounded over to third. Going to try to complete the play over to first, and that one is going to be out number 3. Scooped up over there by Gilmore after the throw over by Collins. So 3 up, 3 down here on the top of the 5th, and this one continues to zoom on by as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning with Eastern coming to bat. Score 0-0 at South Point, and we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Ready for a movie night? Head to Silver Screen 7 in Gallipolis. With 7 screens showcasing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites, there's something for everyone. Enjoy comfy seats, affordable tickets, and fresh, buttery popcorn that hits the spot. Located at 1284 Jackson Pike, it's your local destination for cinematic fun. Check showtimes and buy tickets at silverscreen7.com or follow us on Facebook. Silver Screen 7, where Gallipolis comes to watch.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at South Point as we are now in the bottom half of the 5th inning. After another, you might add yet another 1-2-3 inning here. And those have continued to pile on, and not even quite to an hour here yet. Last we checked, we were roughly 45 minutes into this contest as Gilmore getting ready to come out bat, the right fielder Gilmore, that is, for Eastern, followed by Hensler, and back to the top of the order to Edwards. So leading off the bottom frame of the 5th inning. First offering to Gilmore from McGill, and that is going to drop right in for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The way this pitching's been, the 0-1 count coming. I'll hold that thought for a moment. Strike 2. With the way this pitching's been, you wouldn't be able to tell this is a game between a 1 seed and a 9 seed right now. 0-2 the count here to Gilmore. Pitch coming, and that is strike 3, but again, did not get picked up by the catcher, and still going to be out nonetheless. Garrison scoops it up. So you get a free play on that, but more often than not, that still lead to an out, and it does right there. Brown couldn't quite scoop that one up. Doesn't matter either way. Has back to the bottom of the order to Hensler. Left fielder for Eastern Meigs. Pitch coming here, and that one is going to be fouled off. 0-1. One offering, that one drops in. Looks like maybe a curveball, strike 2. Gill's pitch here, good one. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. Pitch coming to Hensler. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, Cobb swinging. McGill gets another K here. As top of the order to Edwards. Two down quickly here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch coming, and that's going to be a little too low there. Ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Edwards, and that's going to be fouled off. That one's going to go behind the Eastern dugout. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offering from McGill, and that is going to be outside for ball 2. An outside pitch leads to this 2-1 count. Quickly winds back up 2-1, and strike 2. Evens it out, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pitch coming here, And this one is going to be fouled off. The count will hold a 2-2. So stays at a 2-2 count. And Huntington's here. They're going to be playing after us. And this pitch coming here, and this one is going to be playable. They're going to try and make the play over to first, to Garrison, and get him. It's safe. My bad. Edwards gets on the bag. He's safe. Trying to complete the play over there from Stoops to Garrison, and could not quite do it. Edwards gets a base hit. Been a little bit since we've seen a hit. So we make it to Wilhelm now. Still 2 outs, but 1 on base now for Eastern Meigs. Offering, and this one is going to roll through, and that is going to make runners advance as Edwards making it all the way to third, and I think he signs in safe. He does, and runner's going to be on second and third for Eastern Meigs. We're just 90 feet away now. Eastern starting to find the rhythm, 2-on. Taking advantage here of a rough 2-out situation. And now with 2-on, Collins comes to bat. Big at bat right here in the 5th inning. Alex Collins batting. And the pitch coming by McGill. And that was going to be towards far right field. I don't know, and it is going to be caught all the way out there by Smith. 4-out number 3. Fly ball F9, and Smith gets it. And we head into the 6th inning with 2 left on base for Eastern and still scoreless in South Point. Adena nothing, Eastern Meigs nothing, with Adena coming to bat, and we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
This Meigs County Baseball Game of the Week is made possible by the generosity of the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, RE 2171. We thank them for their incredible support of local youth sports. Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at South Point with the Warriors of Adena coming to bat, scoreless here, already to the top half of the 6th inning, with Xavier Cunningham batting here, bottom of the order. Following him will be Jackson and Schuff. And that pitch is going to get in there in the outside corner. Strike 1 by Rockhold. 0-1 the count here quickly. The 0-1 offering and gets him swinging. 0-2. The swing and a miss leads to a no balls, 2-strike count here quickly to Cunningham. And Rockhold's 0-2 offering, and that is going to be ball 1. Outside there, maybe hoping for a swing on that one. And the 1-2, and there's going to be strike 3. And see the Manchester bus roll in, and yes, we will have that one after this. Huntington and Manchester. That'll be on a separate stream once we get through this. As Jackson getting ready to bat here, back to the top of the order, Marcus Jackson. 1 down for the Warriors, pitched by Rockhold, and looked like maybe he was thinking butt there. It's going to be called ball 1. Pitch coming, that's going to be ball 2. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Scoreboard there they updated. We had 1 ball for a minute, and that one is going to roll through and maybe try to make the play, the 6-3, and they get it as it is going to be scooped up over there by Gilmore. Edwards makes the throw over, so good play by the shortstop Edwards to get it over to first for out number 2. So 2 down here for the Warriors, and we get to Fisher Schaff, center fielder. So Schaff comes in. Pitch coming by Rockhold and ducks down on that one. A way high pitch. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Thankfully, they wear helmets. And that is going to be ball two. So quickly a 2-0 count here to Schaff. Lines it up, pitch again, strike one. That one get in the middle there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 down for the Warriors. A 2-1 offering by Rockhold, and that's going to be fouled off 2-2. And that one goes behind the press box adjacent to us and behind us. 2-2 count here. And the even 2-2, and count is full. High pitch there by Rockhold, full count. See what Schaff can do here. Full count with 2 away. Pitch coming by Rockhold, and it's going to be fouled off. Swung on that one, keeps the at-bat alive. The race there between Eastern and Adena in the backstop to try to pick up that foul ball. And the full count coming here by Rockhold to Schaff, and there's going to be strike 3. So Schaff is down, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, still scoreless here at South Point High School. Eastern Meigs nothing, Adena nothing. And we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Robin Fowler State Farm wishes all players, coaches, families, and fans a great season. With offices in Middleport and Gallipolis, our team is here to help you protect the things that mean the most to you. We believe in supporting our community and helping life go right. Visit us at agentrobinfowler.com, text us at 740-446-4191, or better yet, stop by. Like a good neighbor, Robin Fowler State Farm is there.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Both sides producing strikeout after strikeout as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning, with Eastern Meigs coming back up to bat. Now batting for them is going to be Abner, looks like, yes. For real this time, Abner, we thought, came up to bat at one point a couple innings ago as a leadoff hitter, and that was not the case. But no, really Abner now, followed by Gilmore, first baseman, and Brady Rockhold. So Abner steps up here. Already to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And this one is going to be a line drive towards right field. It is going to drop, and Abner is going to have himself a base hit. So 1 pitch, 1 swing, and a single for Abner. And that puts 1 on base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now to Gilmore. Good start here in the inning for Eastern. As the Manchester bus rolls in here, you see the Greyhounds coming in. Huntington warming up behind us. Talk about long trips. Manchester coming all the way here from Adams County. Both of these teams we looked, both Eastern and Adena had over an hour and 30 minutes to drive here, and there's a strike. The one to Gilmore, and from where we came from, we were still over an hour. So most people here, an hour way behind, it looks like going to make it over to second off the pass ball is Abner. And he is going to be safe at the bag as Abner beats him to it way quick there. 1-1 the count now. So Abner advances to second. So 1-1 the count here. Gilmore. 1-1 offering, going for the bunt, and that's going to be fouled off beyond the third baseline. So 1-2 count. thinking about that bunt. With no outs here, maybe trying to advance what could be the leading run a little bit closer to third base. I think that could have been the mentality there. Sacrifice there, perhaps. So regardless, 1-2 at the plate. Wouldn't be against that. The 1-2 calls time. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yet nobody out here for Eastern with a runner on second. 1-2 pitch coming, and that is going to be ball 2. Low and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gilmore. As McGill looks in, 2-2 offering at the sign, and this one is going to be fouled off. Count holds. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offering to Gilmore, and that's going to be fouled off. I think they said his name was Rowan Gilmore, 2-2. And this one is going to be fouled again. So 2-2, the count here to Gilmore, calls time. So Gilmore steps off for a moment. Got the count here, 2-2, McGill's offering. And this one is going to roll through, and Abner is going to be on third, and he's rounding third. This could be, no. Thought about it now, maybe he has a chance, but he stays at third base. The errant throw as Gilmore gets himself on, and so now runners at second and third base. And I thought there for a second Abner was going to go for the score, but I think coach tells him to hold it at third base. That was a close one, and of course you can't see an errant throw coming sometimes. So still scoreless here. Runners on the corners for on second and third rather for Eastern. Coach McGuire quickly coming up here for Adena, talking things over. And just talking things now with McGill, and as he chats with them again. Scoreless here, but Eastern on base with nobody out. And that's the situation they're in right now. Couple hits allowed from McGill, and now we get right here to Brady Rockhold. Some breathing room here for Eastern Meigs. They get a score here in the bottom half of the 6th. Then all they would have to do defensively is close in the 7th. Is the pitch to Rockhold coming here, and that one is going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Low pitch there by McGill. The 1-0 offering. This is going to be fouled off. 1-1. Goes back to the fence. 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, some places have nets. Some places have a fence behind the backstop. Here it is, a chain link fence. 1 ball, 1 strike. The offering here, and that one going to be low and close. Ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The count here to Brady Rockhold. Here's the 2-1 offering, and this one is going to be picked up, and it is going to be out number 1. So 1 down. Rockhold is out. And now to Hunter Weeds. So with one away. Pitch here by McGill Weeds. And that one's going to go towards left field. Just got to make a play on it if they can. They're going to try to make a play on this. Going to try to get home and slides in. Abner scores. Looks like they went for a pinch for it. Regardless, Eastern scores. It's now 1-0. Is Gilmore coming in? I think it is what happened. So they must have called for a pinch runner at one point. Regardless, Eastern has taken a 1-0 lead. Pitch coming. And this one, it'll be another run scored. As now it is 2-0. And another one makes it back through. 2 down and 2 runs score. Most productive inning here to date. Pull up a roster here. I do not have a 13. So I think they are digging for nuggets and pulling someone out of the dugout. See if we can get this. Atha. It's Collins who scored the run for that, by the way. So pitch coming here to Atha is going to be called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch there by McGill, catches him swinging. Now Adena just has to find their way out of the inning if they can. The 0-1 offering, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Atha. Pinch hitter here. Lane Atha, pinch runner here, pinch hitter rather. 0-2 to Atha, and this one is going to be playable perhaps, but no, can't. So that one's going to be fouled off. Just near the Eastern dugout, an 0-2 count. Again, Eastern has taken the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Finally breaking the ice with a 2-0 lead. So 2-0 the score. And the pitch coming, and that's going to be called strike. And Atha strikes out, and that will put away the side. And as we head into the top of the 7th inning, and Adena now trailing, Eastern puts up 2 big runs here in the inning. So now the score, Eastern Meigs 2, Adena nothing, and we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Owned and operated full-service print shop, Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
Ready for a movie night? Head to Silver Screen 7 in Gallipolis. With 7 screens showcasing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites, there's something for everyone. Enjoy comfy seats, affordable tickets, and fresh, buttery popcorn that hits the spot. Located at 1284 Jackson Pike, it's your local destination for cinematic fun. Check showtimes and buy tickets at silverscreen7.com or follow us on Facebook. Silver Screen 7, where Gallipolis comes.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
McGill, Garrison, and Smith lined up here for Adena. They are now trailing by 2 with a 1-0 count here. Rockhold, and that's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Somehow Adena needs to find a way to produce 2 runs, as Eastern Meigs was able to do that in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch coming 2-0, and that's going to be strike 1. That one gets right in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. So a 2-1 count here to the pitcher, Austin McGill, and that's going to be fouled out 2-2. That one don't go real far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clip that one, 2-2. Again, winner moves on to VA Memorial Stadium, the district finals. Play either Huntington or Manchester. The 2-2 coming from Rockhold. And that is going to be a full count, high pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, that is going to be ball 4. As a much-needed base runner on now for Adena as McGill gets on. As we get to Colton Garrison. So Garrison steps on the plate here. Nobody out here for Adena in the top of the 7th. Division 6 district semifinal, ball 1. The day of that game will be May 31st, the winner of this one, and Manchester and Huntington in the 31st. So that one will be this Saturday. Ball 2. Rockwell here, 2 balls, no strikes. Dana, for the most part, pitching-wise, held well against a state-ranked team. 2-1. Coach's poll had, in the Division 6, again, had Eastern Meigs at number 5. 2-1 count. Rockwold's 2-1 on Garrison is going to be ball 3. So 3-1 count. He's already allowed 1 walk here in the inning. So as Rockhold looks in, 3-1 the count at the plate to Garrison. Pitch coming, and this one is going to go towards deep left center, and that one is going to drop. So it looks like 2 runners are going to be on now for Adena. McGill on second base. Garrison gets himself a base hit. A big hit there for Adena. Now to Smith. Right fielder Jarrett Smith comes on. 2 on base and trailing by 2. 2-0. Adena is here over Eastern Meigs with nobody out, and was kind of wondering when this was going to happen, when they were going to have to regroup up here with Rockhold and just talk things over here. I don't think they're going for a pitching change, but just talking here for the moment. So again, now 2-0 the score, and allowed a big hit there, a walk before it. And now Adena has 2 on. Everybody gets back in their positions. Again, 2-0 with Garrison on first, McGill on second. Back here to Jarrett Smith. Pitch by Rockhold, thinking bunt, and this one is going to roll through, so they're going to tag out Smith, but that does its job. Sacrifice there, and now runners move up to third and second as McGill on third base and Colton Garrison on second, and gives up out number 1 in the process. But now we are to Cam Stoops, third baseman. Stoops steps up here against Rockhold. Again, 1 away now. The runners advance to third and second off that bunt. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. With Stoops in, you know the Adena faithful have to be hoping for a hit right now. 0-1 coming, and this one is going to roll through, and that's going to be a run scored for Adena, and going to be safe at first base. So now Garrison advances to second, and Stoops is going to be safe at first. And a run scores for Adena, 2-1. To Justin Brown, the catcher now. Big RBI there by Stoops. Puts the Warriors on the board. Pitch coming, and this one's going to be fouled off 0-1. Pitch there to Brown from Rockhold. Top of the 7th inning. Adena needs one more run here with one out to go into a bottom frame. Now it's going to go towards deep center field. And they say they got it, and they do. And it is going to be caught out there for out number 2. Weeds gets that one. So now they only need one more out. Eastern Meigs does to put this one away. And Adena knocking on the door. It's Hudson Bush. DH getting ready to bat here again. Brown is out off of that fly ball. So they need something here from Hudson Bush to keep this one alive. Pitch here as Rockhold throws it back over to second to Garrison, and he is safe on the bag. Rockhold couldn't quite get him out there off that one. Trying to catch Garrison slipping, but getting 2 away. Pitch coming here from Rockhold. That's going to be called strike 1 there on Hudson Bush. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch here to Bush. This one's going to roll through fair. It looks like Colton Garrison rounding third, headed home, and if he could score, this one is tied. Adena ties it up, 2-2. Not doing bad here for a 9 seed. Xavier Cunningham coming up. We're tied up here in the 7th inning. 2 down, 2 on base. But up here against the left-hander Cunningham. Tied up, so we will indeed see a bottom frame of the inning. And it's fouled off, 0-1. Two now the score here. 2 straight frames with runs if you count the bottom of the 6th, top of the 7th. And that is going to be called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cunningham. So 1-1 to Cunningham, and that one's going to be ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Rockhold's pitch fouled off. 2-2. Tie ball game here in South Point. District semifinals, the heat's definitely on. Pitch here to Cunningham. That's going to be high and away, and that is going to advance runners here off a pass ball as Stoops moves up to third base. And Hudson Bush is going to be on second. High and away pitch there, so it's going to be a full count now after that high and away pitch by Rockhold. As the lefty Cunningham comes back in. The full count pitch by Rockhold, and that is ball 4. Bases are loaded. Rockhold allows a walk here. See the look on Brady Rockhold's face after that one. It's back to the top of the order here to Marcus Jackson. And the pitch here to Jackson, and that's going to be a little bit close there. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Got to wonder if any of this is anxiety right now at the end of Rockhold. Tournament jitters. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch here to Jackson. The initial leadoff hitter gets in the middle there, called strike 1. Bases loaded here, no pressure. 2 down. 1-1. Pitch here, swung and a miss. It's strike 2 there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marcus Jackson. Pitch come by Rockhold, and that is going to be ball 2, just a bit high, 2-2. Quickly the 2-2 offering, and that one going to be playable maybe. They're going to try something on it, and no. Could have. But that one bounces not within reach, so the count does hold at 2-2. And Jackson will remain on the plate for the moment. Bases loaded, 2 away. Count here 2-2. Rockhold's pitch to Jackson. And that's going to be strike 3. So we are tied heading into the bottom of the 7th. Rockhold gets out of a jam with bases loaded. So the score is now Eastern Meigs 2, Adena 2, heading into the bottom half of the 7th inning. And we'll be back in just a moment on Total Media Sports.
Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Back here at South Point, and we were wondering if we can get to this point, but it is the bottom of the 7th inning. Eastern had a 2-0 lead heading into the top half of the inning, but Adena able to bring in 2 runs and tie this ball game up. So now the Eagles come back up with Edwards coming to the plate. Eastern here needs to find a way to produce a run to get out of this one. And this one to Edwards. This is going to be line drive, and Edwards is going to get on base. Quickly, Edwards strikes, and 1 on for Eastern. So Edwards gets the big base hit, and now to Wilhelm. So now again 2-2 the score, 1 on for Eastern, nobody out. Collins waiting on deck, should be. Pitch from McGill to Wilhelm, and that's going to be fouled and it'll be no 1 count. A score update from Rick Ash. Southern leads 4-0 over Portsmouth Clay. Again, tied here at 2 at South Point. The 0-1 pitch, that drops low, ball 1. Low pitch there by Austin McGill, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offering, and that is going to be strike 2. So strike 2 called here on Wilhelm, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Edwards on first for Eastern. The 1-2. And this one going to be fouled off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 coming, and that is going to be fouled again. So still 1-2. Couple foul balls here by Wilhelm. Looks in, 1-2 by McGill. McGill going to try to make a play on this one if he can. It's going to drop through, and it's going to be fouled off, looks like. And in the process, give McGill his hat back. He got knocked down. Fortunately for Adena, that one stayed within the line because otherwise that could have been close to interference. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In tie ball game here. The 1-2 coming and fouled off again. Not letting this at-bat die out. You can't afford to do so with a runner on base in a tie game with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. So pitch coming here and another foul ball. One of the longest at-bats we've seen here all afternoon. One, two. Finally catches him slipping there with the ball 2-2. Pitch error by McGill, a little off mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maybe trying to change up the pitch a bit. Pitch, and that one is going to be a pass ball, wild pitch. And Edwards is going to move up to second base. So now full count. Excuse me, 2-2, 2-2. My bad about that. Regardless, the runner on second base, a 2-2 count. And time called here. With all those foul balls, now able to make McGill make a few mistakes. So 2-2 the count here at the plate. Wild pitch does advance Edwards. So again, nobody out here. So McGill gets a sign, 2-2. And this one may advance runner to third. It does. Edwards on third, but Wilhelm is out. Wilhelm is out with a winning run at third base. 1 out. Collins coming to bat. Talking things over down here, coach at third, and I think we might have ourselves a pinch runner coming in. Perhaps no, just getting water. So Edwards going to give himself a water break for a moment. As a pitching change for Adena, just notice that. That's what the pause is here for. So Colton Garrison is going to move from first base to the hill. We're trying to close this one out here for Adena. Again, they've already got 1 out. And I guess Coach McGuire for Adena decided it was time to make a change, as McGill is going to be sent off in favor of Colton Garrison. So again, Collins is going to be batting here with only 1 out and winning run at third base. A bit premature, but still. So Southern, after 4 complete, again, this comes from Rick Ash, and a slight update. Still 4-0 after 4 complete innings. Again, that is over at Logan High School, for those wondering. On the side of Valley side again, Huntington will be playing Manchester here after this. So, again, 1 down here. See what Adena can do, and it's going to be up to Colton Garrison to try to help the Warriors get out of a jam. Well, I mean a jam, I mean a winning run around the corner. So, going to have to figure out something to do here. With Collins coming up to the plate. Eastern, however, hoping for that walk-off. An opportunity at the district finals around the corner. So 1 down. And the pitch coming from Garrison. That's going to roll through. Wild pitch. It slides in safe, and that's it. That is it. Edwards scores. And a wild pitch by Colton Garrison puts it away. 3-2. And Eastern wins off of a big mistake by Adena. Walks it off. Eastern has won 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Eastern will move on to play the winner of Huntington and Manchester. So walks that one off of a wild pitch. And if you're Adena, what a heartbreaking way to end your season. They make the pitching change. They go from McGill to Garrison, who was playing first base. They put him on the hill, and the pitch rolls through. Catcher can't quite get it. And that is ball game. 3-2 the final score. So again, we do have another game coming your way on Total Media Sports. We're going to take one last break. We're going to recap this one quickly. and then we're going to get ready for game number 2. So keep it locked in here. Total Media Sports. Again, Eastern Meigs has knocked off Adena by a score of 3-2 here in South Point. We'll be back in a moment.
Crank it up with the Pure Rock Radio Network, your home for classic rock that really rocks. Tune in to Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5 for the greatest hits, local sports action, and your favorite morning crew, Porter's Place, featuring Rodney Porterhouse Tomlin, comedian Jay Snide, and the HR chick, Tanya Hatton. From Bobcats football and basketball to unbeatable giveaways, we've got your back. Pure Rock Radio Network, where local voices meet legendary rock. Pure Rock 105 and Pure Rock 99.5. Turn it up. Ready for a movie night? Head to Silver Screen 7 in Gallipolis. With 7 screens showcasing the latest blockbusters and fan favorites, there's something for everyone. Enjoy comfy seats, affordable tickets, and fresh buttery popcorn that hits the spot. Located at 1284 Jackson Pike, it's your local destination for cinematic fun. Check showtimes and buy tickets at silverscreen7.com or follow us on Facebook. Silver Screen 7, where Gallipolis comes to watch.
Welcome back. You're watching this on Total Media Sports YouTube. And that's a wrap from South Point High School, a hard-fought game between the Adena Warriors and the Eastern Eagles.